Recording in progress.
Om Shanti. Today is Murli from Sweet Bab Dada. Baba is telling, sweet children, whatever the Father tells you, it should be imprinted on your heart. You have come here to claim a high status in the sun-dynasty clan, and so you also have to imbibe this knowledge. Question is, what is the way to remain constantly refreshed? Just as fans refresh you in heat, so you too should constantly continue to spin the discus of self-realization, and you will remain refreshed. Some children ask, how long does it take to become a spinner of the discus of self-realization? Baba says, children, it takes a second. So let's try. In a second, can we see our whole chakra? So you children definitely have to become spinner of the discus of self-realization, because it is through this that you will become rulers of the globe. Only those who spin the discus of self-realization become part of the sun dynasty. Om Shanti. The fans are spinning around, right? It's so hot, so fans are spinning around and refreshing everyone. The fans are spinning around, right? And refreshing everyone. When you sit here while spinning your discus of self-realization, what is that? Hmm. You become very refreshed, like a fan. It, if someone does not know the meaning of being spinner of discus of self-realization, you have to explain him or her. If they don't understand, they won't become rulers of the globe. Someone who is the spinner of discus of self-realization would have the faith that he has become a spinner of discus of self-realization in order to become the ruler of the globe. Today we have a challenge that in me and this Baba's kid, who will spin more this discus of self-realization. So we should do more and more. Maybe Baba gave target of 8, but like a fan it is rotating, no? It should keep rotating that fast. Hmm. They show Sri Krishna with a discus, and they also give this symbol to the combined form of Lakshmi and Narayana. They show it with him alone too. You have to understand the discus of self-realization, because only then you will become rulers of the globe. This is something very easy. Some children ask, Baba, how long does it take to become a spinner of the discus of self-realization? Children, it takes a second. You then become those who are part of the Vishnu dynasty. Deities are called those who belong to the Vishnu dynasty. In order to become part of the Vishnu dynasty, you first have to become part of Shiv dynasty. Then Baba sits here and makes you into part of the Sun dynasty. Words are very easy. We become part of Sun dynasty in New World. We become master of the New World, rulers of the globe. It takes second to become spinner of the discus of self-realization and part of the Vishnu dynasty. And it is Shiv Baba who makes you that. Shiv Baba makes you part of the Vishnu dynasty. No one else can make you that. There's no one else who can send us to Vishnu dynasty, to Satyu. They can say, okay, do meditation, but even sense will not get absorbed with that. You children know that those of Vishnu dynasty exist in the golden age, not there, not here. This is the age for becoming part of Vishnu dynasty. You come here to become part of the Vishnu dynasty, which is also called the Sun dynasty. The words knowledge, full Sun dynasty are very good. Vishnu was the master of the golden age. Both Lakshmi and Narayan are included with him. You children have come here to become Lakshmi and Narayan or part of the Vishnu dynasty. There is a lot of happiness in becoming part of the Vishnu dynasty in the new world, in the golden age world. There is no higher status than that. There should be a lot of happiness in this. You explain at the exhibitions that this is your aim and objective. Tell them this is a very big university. This is called a spiritual university. The aim and objective are in this picture. You children should keep what to write in your intellect so that it only takes a second to explain. Only you can explain this. It is written in that. We definitely were the deities of Vishnu dynasty. That is, we belonged to the Diti clan. We were the master of heaven. The father explains, sweetest children, 5,000 years ago, you were Sun dynasty deities in Bharat. This is now entered in the intellects of you children. Shiv Baba says to you children, O children, you were the Sun dynasty in Golden Age. Shiv Baba has had come to establish the Sun dynasty kingdom. Truly Bharat was heaven. There were the ones who were worthy of worship. When there were no worshippers, there was no paraphernalia of devotion, no sort of devotion. Only those scriptures are all the system and custom of worship written. Only those scriptures it is there. In real, it was not there in during um, Satya. All of that is paraphernalia, just a story. The unlimited Father Shiv Baba sits here and explains. He is ocean of knowledge, the seed of human world tree. He is called the Lord of the tree and the Lord of Jupiter, Brihaspati. Vrikshpati and Brihaspati, the omens of Jupiter, are considered to be highest of all. The one with this, how much they get everything good in their life. Even the Jyotisham language, the Brihaspati, having Brihaspati means good in job, good in health, good in wealth, everything. The Lord of Tree, Brihaspati, Vrikshpati is explaining to you. You were worthy of worship deities and you then became worshipper. Now no one knows how this the Brihaspati Dasha comes on us. How in our planetarium system Brihaspati will be on us when how much connection we have, how much attention we have on Baba and Paramdham. That much our sins get absorbed. That much more good fortune we keep on getting. You were worthy of worship deities and then you became worshippers. Where did the deities who were voiceless go? They would definitely have taken rebirth and come down. So each word should be noted on your heart or on paper. Who is explaining this? Shiv Baba. He alone creates heaven. It is Shiv Baba alone who gives you children inheritance of heaven. No one except Father can give this. A physical father is a bodily being. You consider yourself to be souls and you remember the paralaukic Father Baba. And so Baba responds, O children. Therefore, he is unlimited Father. You children were the Sun dynasty deities who were worthy of worship, and you then became worshippers. This is the kingdom of Ravan. Every year, people continue to burn effigies of Ravan, but in spite of that, he doesn't die After 12 months, they burn Ravan again. This means that they prove that they themselves belong to community of Ravan. Ravan, that is the kingdom of the five vices, exists all the time. In the Golden Age, all were elevated. The Iron Age is now an old and corrupt world. This cycle continues to turn. You, who belong to Prajapita Brahma clan, are now sitting at the conference age. It is in your intellect that you are Brahmins. You don't belong to Shudra clan now. At this time it is devilish kingdom. The father is called remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. But where is that happiness now? In the golden age. Where is their sorrow? In the iron age. The remover of sorrow and bestower of happiness is Shiv Baba. He gives you the inheritance of happiness. The golden age is called the land of happiness. There's no mention of sorrow there. Your lifespans are long there. There's no need to cry there. You shed your old skin when it is time and take others. You understand that your bodies have now become old. Children are first Satoguni, and this is why children are considered to be even greater than those who have knowledge of the Brahma element. Those people or sannyasis still renounce their vicious households, and so they are aware of all the vices, whereas the little children are ignorant of them. So they are more pure than the sannyasis. At this time, because sannyasis leave their vices, but they know what the vices are. But the children, they are ignorant, they don't know, they are innocent. At this time, there is a kingdom of Ravan, the corrupt kingdom over the whole world. There was the kingdom of elevated deities in the golden age that does not exist now. History will then repeat. Who would make you elevated? Here, not a single person is elevated. Very good intellects are needed for this. This is the age of becoming those with divine intellect. The Father comes and changes you from those with stone intellect into those with divine intellect. It is said good company takes you across and bad company drones you. Apart from the one true Father, all the company in the world is bad company. The Father says, I depart after making you completely viceless. Then who makes you completely vicious? They say, what do we know? Oh, but who makes you voiceless? It must surely be the Father. Who makes you vicious? No one knows. The Father sits and explains to you. People don't know anything at all. This is the kingdom of Ravan. When someone's father dies, ask him where he went. And he would reply that he became the resident of heaven. Acha. That means he was in hell? That he went to heaven? And so that all makes you a resident of hell. This is such an easy thing to explain. No one considers themselves to be resident of hell. If you say someone you are resident of hell, they will become angry. Hell is called a brothel and heaven is called temple of Shiv. 5,000 years ago, it was the kingdom of deities. You were the master of the world, emperors and empresses. Then you had to take a rebirth. You are the ones who took the maximum rebirth. It is remembered, souls remained separated from the Supreme Soul for a long time. You remember that it was you who first belonged to original eternal deity religion who came here, and that you then became impure while taking 84 births. You now have to become pure. People call out, O purifier, come. Therefore, they are giving the certificate that it is only the one supreme Satguru who comes and purifies everyone. He himself says, I sit in this one and purify. However, there are not 8.4 million species. There are only 84 births. There were there were the subjects of Lakshmi Narayan Golden Age, but they are not there now. Where did they go? They too have to take 84 births. Those who come in the first number are the ones who take full 84 births. So they have also have to go first. The history of the world of the deities repeats. The Sun Dynasty and the Moon Dynasty kingdoms must repeat. The Father is making you worthy. You say that you have come to this Pathshala, school or university where you changes from ordinary human into Narayan. This is our aim and objective. Those who make effort will pass. Those who don't make effort will become subject. Some of whom will be very wealthy and some less wealthy. A kingdom is created as per our effort. Kingdom is created. Some will be more wealthy, some will be wealthy, but all will be wealthy, less wealthy. You know that you are becoming elevated by following Srimat. You become Sri Lakshmi and Narayan or deities or following the Srimat of Sri Sri Shiv Baba. Sri means elevated. You cannot call anyone Shri at this time. However, they call anyone with Shri so and so. Still, there are many who add Shri in their word, in their name. No one apart from the deities can be elevated. Bharat was the most elevated of all, and they now have finished the praise of Bharat in the kingdom of Ravan. There is a lot of praise as well as defamation of Bharat. Bharat was very wealthy and it has now become completely poverty stricken. People go in front of the deity idols and sing praise of them and say, I am without virtue, I have no virtues. They say this to the deity idols. But they, the deities, are not merciful. Only the one is merciful and he changes you from human beings into deities. He is now your father, teacher, and Sadguru. He guarantees by remembering me, your sense of many births will be burnt away, and I'll take you back with me. You will then have to go to the new world. This is a cycle of 5,000 years. There was the new world, and there will definitely be new world again. When the world becomes impure, the Father will come and purify it. The Father says, Ravan makes you impure, and I make you pure. However, people simply continue to perform worship as though they are playing with dolls. They don't know why Ravan is portrayed with 10 heads. They show Vishnu with 4 arms, but there cannot be a human being like that. If there were a human being with 4 arms, his children would also be like him. Here, everyone has 2 arms. They don't know anything. They simply recite the scriptures on the path of devotion. They have so many followers, etc. It is a wonder. It is the Father who is the authority of knowledge. No human being can be authority of knowledge. You call me the ocean of knowledge. Almighty authority is the praise that belongs to Father. When you remember Father, you receive power from Him, through which you become master of the world. You understand that you had a lot of power and that you were wiseless. You used to rule the whole world by yourself, and so you would be called Almighty, would you not? This Lakshmi Narayan were the masters of the whole world. Where did they receive might from? From Father. God is highest on high. Gives you such an easy explanation. It is easy to understand the cycle of 84 birth through which you receive that sovereignty. Impure ones cannot receive the sovereignty of the world. Impure ones bow down in front of them. Deity or the deity idols. They understand that they are devotees and so they bow their head in front of those who were pure. The path of devotion also lasts for half a cycle. You have now found God. God speaks. I teach you, Raj you. I have come to give you the fruit of your devotion. People think God will definitely come in one. farm or other. Father says, I'll not come in a bullock cart. I only enter the one who was the highest on high and who has now completed his 84 births. Elevated human beings existed in golden age, and in the iron age people are degraded and tamopradhan. You are now becoming satopradhan from tamopradhan. Father comes and makes you satopradhan from tamopradhan. This is a play. If you don't understand it, you will not go to heaven. Acha. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from Mother, Father, Bap, Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. From the spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning from Mother, Father, and Bap, Dada. Namaste, Baba, Namaste, Shukriya, Baba, Shukriya. Essence, Father, Dharna. Make your intellect divine by staying in the company of one Father. Become completely viceless. Remain distant from the bad company. From intellect. Second, constantly maintain the happiness that you are the spinner of discus of self-realization. Will become the master of the new world, ruler of the globe. Shiv Baba has come to make you the full, knowledgeful, and then those who are sun-dynasty. This is your aim. Blessing, see Bap Dada's blessing hand on your head. May you become victorious and free from obstacles. We considering obstacles to be an entertaining game and overcoming them. It is good for obstacles to come and let them not defeat you. Obstacles come to make you strong. And so instead of becoming afraid of obstacles, consider them to be entertaining games. Overcome these and be victorious, and you will be said to be free from obstacles and victorious. Since you have the company of Almighty Authority Father, there is nothing to be afraid about. Simply remain busy in remembrance of Father and in doing service, and you will remain free from obstacles. When your intellect remains free, obstacles or Maya then comes. And when you remain busy, Maya and obstacle will move away. The slogan is in order to accumulate in your account of happiness, give everyone happiness from your heart according to the codes of conduct. That means Maryada, rules. Out of rule, we cannot give anyone happiness. We cannot cook non-veg for anyone for their happiness. We cannot go into lust for anyone happiness. So that's why Baba says according to the codes of conduct. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.